Hello everyone and welcome back to another MedBoys Monday. My name is Nimit and I'm one of the 3 people that run this channel. For a long time you guys have been asking us to introduce yourselves more and tell you guys a little bit more about ourselves, so that's what we're going to be doing in this video. If you like the content and if you like us as people, please subscribe to this channel. Let's get started.
Alright, so the first fact is the story of how we all met. Now, Nimit and I actually met each other in grade 4 when we took piano class together. And this lasted a couple of years, and then the piano class ended up shutting down. And because of that, we stopped going, we stopped staying in contact with each other as well. Fast forward to grade 9, on the first day of school, ironically, we met in music class of all places.
You serious?
And that's where our friendship really started. We started talking to each other a lot more. Then Nimit came into the picture in around second semester of grade 9 because he transferred from a different high school. And that's when all 3 of us sort of became stronger friends. We actually ended up volunteering at a local hospital together. Sadly, Nimit ended up leaving our high school at the end of grade 10 because he actually wanted to go to a high school closer to him. But I will say that because he did that, our friendship actually grew even stronger. Because of the fact that we wouldn't be talking about school anymore. It would more so be, hey, how are you doing? And we really just got to learn more about each other after that.
So we actually went to the same high school, like Rushil said, and now we go to U of T Scarborough, all of us. And because of similar interests, we ended up picking the same double major, which is a double major in neuroscience and psychology. So you can see how similar our lives have been since high school.
Nice.
The question we get asked a lot is, why did we start this channel? Why did we start the MedBoys? Now, whenever anyone asks that, I always point to our journey to becoming a doctor and how there just weren't that many accessible resources to the average student on even getting into medical school. For example, it's commonly known that you should write your ABS based on the CanMeds rules, but this fact just isn't accessible to most people. And it wasn't accessible to us, and we had to put in the extra effort to find that. Now that fact is so obvious to us now, and we just wanted to make this free source of info through MedBoys so that people like us, students like yourselves, don't have to waste time trying to find these resources and these essential facts that could eventually get you into medical school.
Yes! 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 Yes!
All 3 of us wanted to make a difference in our community and in the world after seeing the amount of problems that the homeless are facing on a daily basis in such a beautiful city like Toronto. So we started a non-profit organization called Blanketsforto, or Blankets for Toronto, at the University of Toronto. And in our first year at UTSC, our goal was just to give out blankets to the homeless that were in need. But we've grown to a level that we could not have ever imagined or planned for. And today we've donated over 5,000 items and helped over 700 individuals in need. If you guys want to support, feel free to check out our Instagram at blanketsforto. The 3 of us love sports. We've been playing sports our entire lives and our childhoods were filled with them.
You may be getting sick of us talking about our collective interests, but there's more.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Our favorite show has to be The Office, and if you haven't watched it, what are you doing with your life? Go on Netflix and watch it right now. It's an amazing show. It's really funny if you're into that. And you'll probably be able to tell that we love The Office right away because we just make so many jokes about it. We make Michael Scott impressions, Dwight Schrute impressions, and yeah, that's definitely our favorite show.
That's what she said.
Our cultural backgrounds, as some of you might have guessed already, is from India. Rushil was born in Canada, and Nimit and I were born in India, and then we later came to Canada with our parents. Music is another passion that all of us share. As you heard earlier in the video, me and Rushil actually met in piano class and have continued that hobby to this day. If you're lucky, we might even put in Rushil's renditions into one of the next few videos, and stay on the lookout for that. We also try to play other instruments like the flute and percussion, but Nimit specifically doesn't like the instruments we play because he's just a god at the guitar, and I don't know if he'll ever let you guys see that.
Our favorite video game right now has to be Call of Duty Mobile.
What?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Listen, I know what you're saying. You're probably like, why do these guys love a mobile game so much? There's so many different games out there. There are probably so many better games out there. Why a mobile game? But the reason is because, first of all, it's really fun. It's a lot more fun than you expect. And also, it's really more convenient than going on a console or a PC and loading up a game. And all three of us can just whip out our phones and play it anywhere. Yeah, so here's some clips of us playing the game.
Oh my god! Oh! Are they not recording? Are you recording, Crickshot?
And I also stream the game live from time to time on my Twitch channel. It's Whirlwind, so if you guys want to check that out for some fun, feel free to do so.
Now the biggest question. iPhone or Android?
Got him!
To be honest, all three of us are obsessed with Apple and own everything and anything they make just because of the simplicity of the brand. I know it's expensive, but it's definitely worth it for students. I mean, Nimit and Rushil still give me a hard time for owning a Samsung back in the day. I used to have a little curved Samsung S7 Edge. I thought it was cool back in the day. It was pretty good until it broke.
Our favorite restaurant is Taco Bell. I'm still really upset that they brought back the Mexican pizza in the US, but it's not here in Canada.
Our dream vacation spot is Spain. We actually have a trip planned for whenever one of us has a bachelor party, and here's how our very original trip is gonna go. We're gonna pick a city, we're gonna pick an amazing hotel, and we're gonna pick one adventure sport to do, whether that be skydiving, scuba diving, whatever it is, and we're just gonna do it. That's gonna be our trip to Spain.
I don't know if you can tell from our videos, but we're all 6 feet in height. And obviously I'm the tallest, as you can see from all the videos.
Stop the cap! Stop the cap right now! Stop the cap!
This might be the most controversial statement on this channel ever. We actually like pineapple on pizza.
Hold up! Wait a minute! Something ain't right!
And okay, yeah, all of you guys who are going to hate on that, I'm telling you, it's really good, and you need to get over this whole peer pressure thing that everyone puts on you that pineapple isn't good.
Okay, so this isn't a collective fact about the three of us, but two of us actually have an IB diploma. And this actually stands for International Baccalaureate Diploma. It's one of the most prestigious high school honors you can receive for completing the IB program. Comment down below which two of us you think has the diploma.
The most famous person we've met is Marshawn Lynch. Yes, Marshawn Beast Mode Lynch, the guy who once won the Super Bowl. And what's more surprising is we met him at Scarborough Town Center. Now the people living in Toronto would know how weird and specific that is, but we met him at a Nintendo Switch booth in Scarborough Town Center, and he was probably one of the nicest people we've met. No, he wasn't. We actually went up to him to ask him for a picture and he straight up said no, so I don't know if he was nice or not.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
We're all super big fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They just know how to do superhero movies and how to do them right. I can't say that's the case for their most recent Doctor Strange movie because it was horrible, and if you guys haven't watched it, please don't waste your time. In regard to who my favorite character is, I really like Iron Man because he's obviously the OG. Namin really liked Captain Marvel, and Rushil likes Spider-Man because he's just basic.
Our favorite med YouTube channel has to be Dr. Mike. He's absolutely hilarious and we've been watching him for the longest time. And besides, he's the world's sexiest doctor. How could you not like him?
To end things off, I'll tell you guys about one of the pranks that we pulled on each other. There's never truce between us and there's always a prank war going on. One of the funniest pranks that we pulled on Rushil was we once went to a cottage and Rushil was sleeping, and Nimit and we bought a bunch of mouse traps and we put it around his bed. So when he was about to go to the washroom, you can probably understand what happened. He stepped on some and he escaped some, and it was the funniest thing ever. And I'm sure he's planning another one for me and Nimit.
And that brings us to the end of this video. We hope you got to know a little bit more about us and get to know us on a deeper level. And if you liked the video, please like, please subscribe, and comment if you have any suggestions or any questions that we could include in the next video. And we'll see you in the next one.